Shedeur Sanders, man, what a day, what a debut. You had the whole country with all eyes on you, all the pressure on you, man. And you played some pretty good football. Wasn't perfect. You 5th round pick, rookie. We don't expect perfect, but my challenge to you was to go out there and show that you have value as a quarterback in this league, that you can play in this league. And you did exactly that, man. 11 for 20, 209 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Now, the interception looks kind of bad to the naked eye, but, young quarterback got fooled on a drop back. The defensive end dropped back late. He thought he was dropping and expanding out to the flat, so he thought he had that open hole right there in that curl window. The DN dropped right in that curl window. He sunk right there, had an interception. But other than that, pretty clean game, man. One of the biggest plays of the game was that 3rd and 8 pass, pressure coming at him, scrambling around. The biggest thing was, don't take a sack, don't lose yards. He throws a 53-yard bomb, man, to Isaiah Bond, which leads to a touchdown later on that drive. So overall, very clean game. I can't complain, man. Honestly, I really wasn't worried about Shedeur Sanders because he has most young quarterbacks beat. A lot of young guys go out there, trying to be way too perfect, want to play mistake-free football, trying to appease everybody, and you end up psyching yourself out. There's no such thing as mistake-free football. You're going to throw an interception. You're going to make a mistake. But you have to believe in yourself. Shedeur believes he should have been a 1st-round pick. He believes he's a 1st-string quarterback in this league. He believes he should be starting for the Browns. So confidence was never an issue. Only thing he can control really is just his confidence, how well he prepares, how much he studies, and leading his team and executing on Sundays. After that, you put up the God or wherever you believe in his hands, and what's going to happen is what's going to happen. But the real question is, in my opinion, will he remain the starter, and should he remain the starter? Because we all know Deion Gabriel is coming back from concussion protocol, and that's not a season-ending injury. Deion Gabriel technically is the starter in front of Shedeur, and Shedeur is Deion Gabriel's backup. And usually when you're a backup and the starter's hurt, you go in there, you play the game, ha-ha, woo-woo, and then you go back to being a backup. But the Browns really don't have a set stone starting quarterback, right? Joe Flacco was a filler guy. He got traded away. They moved Deion Gabriel up. He started because he's a higher draft pick than Shedeur. But has he really shown that he's really the guy? But the hard part is that Deion Gabriel is young too. He needs reps too. So Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns believe that Deion Gabriel is the future of the organization. Shedeur is probably not going to start again. But if they like what they saw from Shedeur this Sunday and they want to see what else he can do, he might have a chance. It just comes down to what the Cleveland Browns internally believe as a coaching staff and as a organization, if they believe that Shedeur is the future or not, or Deion Gabriel is the future or not, because someone has to play. So it's going to be really tricky going into this week. Do they feel like he played good enough to be the remaining starter and start the remaining games? I don't know. That's up to you guys. What do you guys think about that? In reality, the most important thing that Shedeur could have done was go out there and play well. He didn't play great, but it's his first start. Most guys don't play great the first start. But he showed he had value. He showed he can start and he has value as a quarterback in his league. So whether he starts the rest of the season or not, he has trade value now. Maybe somebody's, wants a young quarterback and, maybe he, draws an interest. Either way, or Deion Gabriel gets hurt, he has another chance to be the guy. Maybe next year he competes as an open competition. Either way, he brought value to his name as an NFL quarterback, and I couldn't be much happier about this. I'm super excited for him and his future, but let me know what you guys think. Like this video, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more content.